Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a project for Polkadoodles and I made some handmade embellishments. And by now you should know that I use the Ruby's collections 1 and 2. I will have direct links to each collection in the description box. So please open up the description box for direct links as well as for a coupon code. So I just wanted to share these with you really quickly. They are all pretty much fairly the same. The only thing that changes is of course the background paper and flowers and the stickers that I used from Hobby Lobby, the word stickers that is. The background paper is using the Winnie Sugar Sprinkles. It is so cute. It is super springy and it has a lot of really soft colors. As you can see, it has polka dots, big dots, it has like gingham, it has flowers, butterflies, it even has some this is the butterfly one. It is so pretty. Look at that. It even has, I don't think I printed that one out, but a bird cage, and I think they are just so beautiful. And look at this, perfect for spring, you guys. Look how beautiful they look all together. I just love them. So these are ready for me to use on projects, whether I make wands or to alter a project or to add them onto cards. Whatever the case is, I'm going to share those with you in later videos. If you keep watching, I'm going to share with you how I use my Silhouette Studio to make this as one image. So here it is right here. You can see that this is one image right here and it is really neat, super easy to make, you guys. I thought I would just make a really quick tutorial and share with you how I made that using the Silhouette program. After that, I share how I put some of these together, how I added the flowers and the sentiments, and some of them have bows. So enjoy the rest of the video and let me know what you think in the comments, and if you have any questions, please ask. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone. So I'm going to share with you a really quick tutorial on how I made these embellishments. So I'm going to go to my library and I'm going to go to my Ruby's collection, and I've explained to you on how I do merge, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go back and forth and right click on merge until I have all of the girls that I want. Now that I have all of the girls here, I'm just going to highlight all of them and just move them to the side for now. So now what I'm going to work on is I'm going to work on my circles. So I already know I'm going to be working with a 2.5 inch circle punch. So I'm going to try and make my circles just a little bit bigger, just so I can give me some wiggle room to punch them out. So I'm going to go to this panel right here all the way to the very left hand side, and it is called the drawing tool. So I'm going to click on the one that's like this oval shaped. I'm going to click on that one, and what I'm going to draw is a circle. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to my pointer so I can go back to normal. So now what I'm going to do is select it, and over here I'm going to, let's see, because I want it to be, obviously I don't want it to be an oval, I want it to be a circle. So I'm going to go to 2.75. so I'm going to do that with the same, with the height and the width, 2.75, and you're going to see that it's slightly changed. Okay, so you have different options of what you can do. So over here on the right hand side, I'm going to go to this icon right here, and this one is called open the replicate panel. So this is the replicate panel, and you can replicate it, you know, to the left, to the right, up and down. You can fill up a page. If you fill up a page, it will leave a lot of space, but you can still fit 2 more in here. So I'm able to fit 8 in each single sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper by just moving this just a tiny bit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to click on this one and just duplicate 2 more, which is this one right here. It doesn't matter where it goes because I'm gonna have to move some things around anyways. So this is what it looks like so far. Now it is time to add the background paper. Now this might be a little bit tedious for you, but it's not for me because I wanted all of them to be different patterns on each circle. So you're going to click on that circle, you're going to go to your library. Now this is the newest collection I've gotten from Polkadoodles, and it is called the Winnie Sugar Sprinkles, and it is just so beautiful, you guys. It's springy and Eastery, and look at those colors. Look at all of those colors. It's just so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go to the papers because this time what I did, instead of having to go through the entire images looking for the papers, I made another folder underneath the Winnie Sugar Sprinkles. So I have it under papers, and you can see that there is a total of 57 patterns to choose from. And all you do is you do the exact same thing, but you got to make sure that one of your circles is selected. So you're going to select on it. You're going to go to your library, go to whatever pattern it is that you want to do, and I'm going to right click and click on merge. It is going to do both. It will do the circle and bring up the original. I don't know any other way to do this. This is what has worked for me. So what I'm going to do is click on this bigger one and delete it, and that's it. And you can see what I like about this is that instead of having those big huge circles, you know, the pattern, the original pattern, now it is scaled down to how it should be. So I'm going to show you that one more time. Select a circle, back to library. I'm going to right click on, let's do a flowery one. This is my favorite one, this one right here. Right click, merge. There you go. Look how pretty that looks. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the rest of the circles, and then I'll show you what's the next step. All right, now that I'm done doing this part, I'm going to highlight or select all of my girls, and I'm going to shrink them. And this is all you do to shrink them, you guys. They're all going to be just slightly a different size. I want them to be between 2 and 2.2 inches tall. Let's see. I might have to do this just one more time. That way I don't have to do them individually one by one. Just too much work. So let's see, she is about 2 inches, she is about 1.75. Okay, let me, because I know she's the tallest one because, you know, there's water underneath her shoes and then the umbrella, which makes her look taller. So I'm going to make these just slightly bigger. There you go. You can see right now I have all of them highlighted, but even if I were to just select one of them, no matter what I do, she falls behind that paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of them, and up here on the top right here it says bring to front. So that's what I'm going to do because I want all of my girls to be in front of this paper because I want this paper to be the background paper. So I'm going to do, like I said, bring to front, and there you go. And it is that easy. So now I'm going to decide what girl I want with what pattern of paper. And also there is another thing you can do if you like, which I did do with some of them. For example, I'm going to get this girl right here, and you can mirror her. So right here where it says mirror, obviously you can mirror her to the right or to the left. So I'm going to mirror her to the left, and you can see that she's in a different direction now, which is really cool thing that you can do. So I'm going to place them wherever I think they look good, and then I'll be back. And that's it, you guys. It is that easy to make this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print them, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like printed out. So here it is all printed out, as you can see, and I also brought out my 2.5-inch circle, which I'm going to use. This die is going to go behind the circle, and I don't know who made this die. I bought this from a D-stash, and this, I already cut some of them out. So let's do some punching, you guys, and it is fun. Look at this, you guys. So this is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted to make it just slightly bigger, just in case, you know, just in case I mess up, I guess. And this is what it looks like. Look how beautiful that looks. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and punch the rest of them out. I am going to have to go back with my scissors and try and make this closer, you know, so this can get closer to, if you have a punch, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? All right, and let's see that girl, because I want her to be all the way to the left-hand side. That's what she looks like. So I'm gonna punch all of them out and then come back. Okay, now that I have all of these cut out, I just want to let you know that I use this Deco Color Premium paint marker. It's a metallic paint marker, and this is what I use to edge all of my circles. And the reason why I did that is because I always like to have another layer, but because this was so close inside, I didn't want any of this pretty pattern to be covered up if I added a layer behind this one. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to paint the edge, and it'll give it, like, to me, it'll make it look like I actually added another piece of paper, but I really didn't. And I just like the looks of it, to be honest with you. So I think that that looks way better than if it was just plain white. So I'm going to do that with all of them. And then what I will do is I'm going to add dimensional adhesive and then glue it on, adhere it onto these die cuts.